thanks to everybody for being here. It's a great crowd, especially when we welcome women's softball championships of the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Very nice. Should be ranked number one. Big fat ring with a 1 on it. That's what I like to hear. Good. But a couple quick things for you folks before we get started. Obviously, we've got 14 seniors. It's going to be a good day to honor them and their accomplishments. I do apologize for the rain out today. Nobody likes rain, especially at the end of the season. I'd love to get out there and take care of Tennessee Wesleyan, but this didn't work for us today. Conference tournament will actually begin tomorrow with the play-in game at 5 o'clock. That'll be Montreat Point University. All right. The seedings have played out very much what we expected them to. We had a couple of big wins this weekend by some teams that helped us out a little bit. With a tiebreaker, we actually dropped a couple spots in the poll or in our conference rating. We went from 3 all the way down to 6. It was a tough drop. However, it's exactly where we wanted to be on that bracket side. We'll play St. Andrews in the first round on Tuesday at 1:30. We win. We play at 5 o'clock on Wednesday against the winner of Union and Bryan. So it puts us opposite on Wesleyan, gives us a chance to beat them in the championship, which is what I want to do. I want to play the best and beat them when the time comes. So the tournament lines up great for us. We'll play Tuesday and Wednesday. If we win Tuesday, we'll play 5 o'clock Wednesday. If we lose Tuesday, we'll in turn play at 11 on Wednesday. Get that sunrise game. So it should be a big week for us. But again, thanks for everybody for being here today and honoring these folks. And we'll get started in just a second. What we'll do is I'm going to try to keep all the seniors up here together. As I go through, I'll talk about each one. Once I get done talking about, say Preston Asbill, when we're all said and done, I'll let him to come up. His family can come up with him. We'll shake hands, hand him his plaque. We can get a picture if we need to, and then he can go have a seat with you all out there. Or his family can go back and sit down. He can go back and sit here with his plaque. Afterwards, folks, what we'll do is we'll have plenty of time for pictures, and we don't have to take pictures in the gym. We can go out here in some other location that's more aesthetically pleasing than the gym floor. So we can go out here and get some better shots. But that's what we'll do. All right, we'll get going here. Folks, it's a little bit different for me. I wrote the script out, and what I wanted Coach Tolliver to say when the guys and the families can walk out and shake their hands in the field and get ready to play. So it's a little bit different for me to read this because I just wrote it. So it's going to be awkward, but I'm going to read it word for word. That way I don't forget anything that I came up with. It's always a fun time to recognize a group of seniors. And this year's no different. You've got 14 young men that have given everything that they have and have done everything that I've asked of them. And some of these guys have been here 2 years, some have been here 5 years, some 3. So a wide variety of times and experiences here at Virginia Intermont. But they've all been just tremendous assets to our community, tremendous assets to our program, and tremendous assets to us and our team. And they've done a great job. They've taken this team to new heights, just from wins and losses, but how we carry ourselves on and off the field, how we prepare for game day, how we prepare for practices, how to build team chemistry, and how to really become a team. And it's a direct reflection of them and their character, and for you, their families and friends. They've done everything that we've asked of them. Last year when I came in and we started building this program, we came in, had 14 players, we had 2 pitchers. We came in, brought in 22 guys in that first month. When I first got the job, signed 22 in July. Spent a lot of time on the phone, a lot of time with coaches, trying to figure out what we need to do to get these guys in here to make this program better. And a lot of these guys are part of that class. Some of these guys I inherited, I can't take credit for getting them here, but I'm certainly glad they're here. But when you bring in that number of guys, 22 guys that are new faces, new to our school, new to our campus, new to our community, and place those in with the 14 that we have here that have been here for a couple of years, that established themselves as part of the Cobra family, as part of our baseball program, it was a tough chore. And that was something I was actually a little leery of how do you mix 22 new with 14 old and go for one common goal, for one program, for one team. That was something I thought a lot about. Did a lot of praying, a lot of talking to my wife, a lot of bouncing ideas off these folks here. But I felt very comfortable with the type of individuals we had in place. I knew we brought in good guys, good players, good kids. The guys that I had here that were remaining from the previous regime were good players, good kids, good guys. That made things a whole lot easier. It's not all about the wins and losses early on. It's how do we become a team. And they were phenomenal at finding a way to come together as a team. Whether it be a chant, a dance, a movie, whatever it was, they found a way to come together as a team, and they did it immediately. No problems. No discipline problems. No problems off the field. no problems on the field, did exactly what we asked of them, and they came out and came together, and here we are going to play for a conference championship in a couple of days. It's a direct reflection of them and their character when it comes to becoming a team. And that's something I can't teach. It's something that you come with, and these guys have done a tremendous job. So other than wins and losses, what they've done in 2 years is bringing this program from where it was to where it is now and where it's going to be in the next 5, 10 years is a direct reflection of them. And I told each one of them last year during the recruiting process, in 10 years, you're going to be able to look back and say, I did that. I was part of that. I was a part of the group that turned this place around and got us to a championship contender on a national level. And I meant it. And I still mean it. I believe it. They've laid the groundwork, and it's our responsibility, the rest of the guys who are still here, to carry that torch on and get ourselves in a position to be competitive, not locally or conference or regionally, but on a national level. And we've already proved that we can compete locally. Milligan, King, Emory, Wise, all 4 went down this year. All right, we've proven we can compete in the conference. We've beaten everybody in the league except for Wesleyan. You give us one more game, we beat them as well. All right, now we find a way to get to a national scale with these type athletes that we have here, and it's going to happen. Pooch, will you open that door for Gavin, please? But anyway, I can sit and talk and get all fired up and get rolling. Thank you, guys. All right, so what we'll do now, like I said, is I'm going to go through and talk about each player. As soon as I'm done talking to you guys, you'll come up, we'll shake hands, give you your plaque, and then we'll move on. Now, I've got to read this short introduction because I thought it was pretty good. But these 14 student athletes have left a lasting impression on the campus of Virginia Intermont College, the city of Bristol, and the Cobra baseball family. Through trials and tribulations, these dedicated young men have shown true spirit of integrity and character. They are pillars of consistency in the classroom and help lay the foundation for a new era in Cobra baseball. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 Cobra baseball senior class. And I'm going to go through numerically, all right? So for some of you guys that don't know what that means by number, and we'll start low numbers and work our way up. All right, number 1, Mark Schultz. Mark is a 5-year member of the Cobra baseball family. Over the course of his very successful career, he started at second base and shortstop and also spent time on the mound. Remember those days? Schultz occurred his first career hit against Tennessee Wesleyan in 2010. His first home run against Reinhardt University, and recorded a 5-hit game against Division II Brevard College in the same year. Schultz finishes his career with an outstanding .336 batting average. That's including a career best .365 mark in 2012. Finishes with 173 hits, 42 doubles, 7 triples, 6 bombs, 76 RBIs. And he was remarkably 64 of 68 in stolen bases in his career. The guy's been thrown out 4 times. He currently ranks 32nd nationally in doubles per game, and will graduate with a degree in business. The son of Tony, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Schultz. All right, number 5, Tyler Arnold. TA is a 4-year member of the Cobra baseball family. I had the privilege of seeing TA 4 years ago when I was volunteering here. Remember our first game in Emmanuel that year was a good time to see him around first base, wide-eyed and trying to figure out what in the world was going on. But he scuttled the ball in that first at bat. Tyler embodies the true definition of a utility player. Not many guys can say this. Over the course of the past 4 years, he spent time at 7 different positions. And it might be more than that. I try to calculate them all. That's from time in the outfield to time in the infield, DH, and a couple times on the mound. You name it, he's played it. Received his first career hit at Emmanuel College 2010, his first home run against the Mighty Lions of Bryan. Tallied the first 4-hit game against Division II Brevard College 2010. He'll graduate in May with a degree in sports management. The son of Richie and Kim, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyler Arnold. All right, number 7, Preston Asbill. P is a 2-year member of the Cobra baseball family. Comes to VI following a career at Guilford Tech Community College. Now, during his Cobra tenure, Preston stood up both on the mound and at the plate. Totally respectable 33 strikeouts and 53 innings on the bump. Received his first win with the 6th-inning shutout performance against Kenyon College last season. And his first AAC win in a 5-inning performance against Reinhardt University. This past summer, he had a standout summer, was an all-star, playing first base, came in, convinced us to hit, and he's been hitting ever since. He shifted gears from the mound to the plate, played in 37 games this year as a first baseman and a DH. His first home run just a few weeks, last weekend at Reinhardt University. Tallied 6 multi-hit games. Preston graduated with a degree in pre-physical therapy, son of Tina and Shane. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Preston Asbill. All right, number 9, Daniel Kruger. All right, now Kruger and I have a special relationship. The only guy I've been to the hospital with more than him, there hasn't been anybody more trips to the hospital than with Daniel Kruger. All right, we've got a special bond. Me and him and the emergency room staff at Bristol Regional Medical Center. Kruger's a native of Wilmington, Ohio, 4-year member of the Cobra baseball family. He is an absolute true definition of the term student athlete. He was recently selected in the 2013 AAC Academic All-Conference Selection. And he doesn't know it, but he's a finalist for the NAIA Electronics Academic All-American team. He's persevered throughout his collegiate career, 2 pretty traumatic injuries. One on the field, one in the weight room, and has had to rehab ever since, and has done so accordingly and done so without any negative effects mentally or physically. Never once said anything negative about it. His character, integrity, work ethic have been valuable assets to our program. He's going to be greatly missed. He's going to graduate with honors with double major in history and education. Son of Scott and Diane, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Daniel Kruger. All right, number 12, Justin Hutton. Hutton's a 2-year member of our Cobra baseball family. Bristol, Virginia native. Came to VI following a successful 2-year career at Wilkes Community College. Now, Hutton began his Cobra career in the bullpen before transitioning to a starter's role late last year. And let's be honest, if Coach Nave hadn't convinced me, he'd probably still be a closer. All right, I'll take that as the worst Coach of the Year honors for that. Should have listened to him a long time ago. Last year, Huddy collected his first win against Milligan. You guys remember that one well. It was dominant through 7 innings, struck out 11. And this season, Huddy's continues dominance. Done the exact same thing. He gives us everything every time he steps on the mound. We know exactly what we're going to get from Huddy. His 7 wins is a new program record for a starting pitcher. He currently leads the team in wins with 7, complete games with 7, innings pitched, and is second on the team in strikeouts. Son of Angelo, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Justin Hutton. All right, number 16, Nick Musgrave. Nick's a 2-year member of the Cobra baseball family. The Lexington, North Carolina native came to VI following successful stints at A&T and Guilford Tech. Nick began the 2012 season in the starting rotation before transitioning to the closer's role. Once again, thank you, Coach Nave, for bringing that to my attention. If I'm calling pitches and making pitching rotations, obviously we're not very good, so he does a great job. Nick currently ranks 2nd in the AAC with 9 saves and ranks 5th nationally. 14 career saves, a new program record. He received his first career win with a 7-6 strikeout performance against Kenyon last year in the Cold. Recorded his first and second career saves in 2012, saving both ends of a doubleheader in a conference series with Reinhardt University. While saving games has been his focus, he's also found success as a hitter, starting games at both third, short, and second. Nick will graduate with a degree in sports management. Son of Johnny and Barry, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nick Musgrave. Number 18, Jordan Easton. Jordan, the Gay City, Virginia native, is a 4-year member of the Cobra baseball family. A standout on and off the field for the Cobras. Received his first collegiate win in 2010 with a performance against Alice Lloyd College. Jordan had arm difficulty, was cut on, figured out rehab, and came back strong, and has been that way ever since. His last outing saw Jordan strike out the side in a 1-inning relief performance against Hiawassee College. He's going to graduate with a degree in business administration and has also received a calling from the Lord to preach the gospel. He's the son of Robin and Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jordan Easton. Number 22, Tyler Turner. Tyler's a 3-year member of the Cobra baseball family. Came to Bristol following a 1-year stint at Columbia State Community College. Started in multiple positions throughout his collegiate career: first base, third base catcher, left, right, pitched a little bit. Pretty much anywhere we've asked him to go, he's gone there and done well. Tyler recorded his first hit against Truett McConnell College in 11. Launched his first home run against Roanoke in his first 3-hit game against conference foe Milligan College. 6 career home runs for Tyler Turner, including 2 this season. He'll graduate with a degree in sports management. Son of Greg and Teresa, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyler Turner. Number 25, Andrew Jessup. Andrew's a 3-year member of the Cobra baseball family. Came to Bristol following a 2-year stint at Surrey Community College. He's seen time in the weekend rotation as well as first base and designated hitter throughout his Cobra career. And following arm problems in that first season, he spent most of the season at DH and ended up leading the team in RBIs throughout the season. Worked his tail off, got back in shape, got healthy, got hurt again, got healthy again. It's been a long time rehabbing, and he's all the well for it. You know, that's a guy that we weren't really planning on having until about this time this year, and the guy came out, busted his tail in the fall, got himself ready to go, and he's pitched dominantly all season. So kudos to that guy. He connected his first hit against Emmanuel College and his first home run at Emory Henry. And this season, Jess has been a tremendous success on the mound. Currently second on the team in wins with 6, leading the team in strikeouts with 54 and opponent's batting average. He ranks 34th in the country in opponent's batting average and 38th in hits allowed per game. Andrew will graduate with a double major in sports management and business administration. Son of Renee and David, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andrew Jessup. Number 29, Braden Lee. Braden, a 2-year member of the Cobra baseball family. Came to Bristol following a stint at the University of St. Mary's. The Granite Falls, Minnesota native has been a valuable asset to the Cobra bullpen throughout his career. Picked up his first career win against conference foe Montreat College in 2012. And currently holds a career ERA mark of .96. Braden will graduate with a degree in sports management. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Braden Lee. Number 30, Jeff Stack. Jeff's a 2-year member of the Cobra baseball family. Came to Bristol following a successful career at Stanley Community College. And the man can fashion a sniper rifle out of a fungo better than any person I've ever met. You have to explain that to these folks here after, because they don't understand that. Since his arrival on campus, Jeff has been a stop in the Cobra bullpen. Picked up his first career win against Alice Lloyd in 2012. And this season turned out his best production yet. Currently 1-0 with an ERA of .87. Stack has only given up 1 earned run in 2013. He'll graduate with a degree in history, son of K. Stack. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeff Stack. Number 31, Sam McWhorter. Sam, a 2-year member of the Cobra baseball family. Came to Bristol following a successful career at Urbana University. Since his arrival on campus, Sam has seen time as both a starter and a reliever. His tireless work ethic has paid off, and his improvements in the weight room made Sam a valuable member of our pitching rotation. He recorded his first win, a dominant complete game performance last year at UVA Wise, which they're still talking about today. We noticed that the other day at UVA Wise. Still not very big fans of you. This season, Sam is 3-1, 3.16 ERA. Notched a season-high 5 strikeouts in a win against Hiawassee just a few weeks ago. He graduated with a degree in early childhood education, son of Sandra and William. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sam McWhorter. All right, number 33, Jim Reardon. Jim's a 2-year member of the Cobra baseball family. Came to Bristol following a successful stint at Ulster County Community College. Jim has maintained an offensive presence during his tenure here at Virginia Intermont College. Over 30 RBIs in his Cobra career, recorded his first hit and a 2-for-3 performance against Kenyon College and his first home run a few weeks later at Bryant. Jim also stood out in the classroom, recently named the 2013 AAC Academic All-Conference Team. That's his 2nd consecutive year with that award. And he's a finalist for the NAIA Dactronics Academic All-American Team. Jim will graduate with a degree in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jim Reardon. And I should have said something about Jim's ability to hunt. I'm sure Mr. Hunt will be excited to get him out of town and off his property, so he'll have some deer to kill himself next year since Jim got them all this year. Only I've ever seen him kill more deer than he has time to kill deer. All right, number 34, Zach Fernandez. Fernie's a 2-year member of the Cobra baseball family. Came to Bristol following a stint at Urbana University. Spent the majority of his collegiate career in the bullpen, starting rotation. However, he's made the transition to a 2-way player here in 2013. On the mound, Zach collected his first Cobra win and a 5-plus inning performance at Alice Lloyd. While not on the mound, he spent much of the season as defensive replacement, playing all 3 outfield positions. Zach's latest outing was a dominant one. 2 scoreless innings yesterday in a relief win, or in a relief outing against Tennessee Wesleyan. Striking out 2, no hits allowed. Zach will graduate with a degree in physical education. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Zach Fernandez. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your 2013 Cobra Senior Class. Guys, I appreciate your hard work. We'll talk more, just us. Thanks again for everyone being here today. If you guys have cupcakes and somewhere there, please have what you can. Feel free to take pictures. We can go elsewhere and take pictures. And we look forward to seeing you folks here at the tournament this week and a chance to win the championship. Thank you.